Hi.
Oh, is he being nosy? Honey, watch the paint. Little kitty. He looks so big on camera. He's the smallest cat.
Oh,
He's such a little
for the
baby.
kisses. You can just look and sniff, but it's
Don't
when you
touch
start
me.
to paw stuff.
Don't drink that water. Don't drink the paint water. You wanna come over here?
Have a look. No.
He's slowly backing into his corner. You wanna come over here?
You can go over here.
Come here.
A little sniff. It's fine.
Is that wet?
Nope. No.
Don't eat.
You don't like this. It's gonna smell bad. Okay.
He's just gonna perch.
Okay.
He's vibing. Cat cam. Yeah, there's one cat just out of frame here on the desk, and then the other one you can already see beside Peanut.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, big man's on the move. He found the string.
Big man on campus.
Big man.
Oh yeah,
on
he's gonna
campus.
knock that over.
No, he's polite. He's a well-behaved man. Oh God, I shouldn't have said anything.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta sit good, and you don't fit there. Yeah, that's what I thought. He's too chonky. He gets very up in your face when he wants food, though.
Yeah. What time is it?
9:45-ish. So they still got a while before food time. I was too slow. My primer dried up. Peanut, my primer.
Oh, somewhere? Where is it? It's right over there.
It dries up so fast. Oh goodness, I'm holding too many things. Oops, sorry, that was right in front of the mic.
Oh, I'm sure they loved it. They must
The
have
big
loved
ka-chink.
that. Yeah.
Okay, let's add a little bit more primer into my little thing over here. I'm almost done priming one of the legs for you.
Thanks.
But then I still got the shoesies. Oh, did I just touch wet stuff? Solid maybe. Oh, where was I? It's so hard to like hold after you've painted so many pieces and you're like, how do I get the pieces that I still
I know,
want?
that's why when I was priming, I had to put one down and then start priming another one. I was like jumping between.
Yeah. That's true. And I feel like you're supposed to paint these like piece by piece, but I got really excited and put the full thing together, and now Peanut has to deal with the consequences of my actions. Oh. I hit a cord. The consequence. I don't think I put enough primer in the little piece here. How's yours coming along?
Pretty darn good, if I do say so myself. I'll show you once I'm done.
Need more primer. Success. But I do need more primer. I think I thought that I had put like 2 little dribbles in my tray. And they were just bubbles, so they popped and were immediately gone.
Yeah. That kept happening to me last time.
I wonder how long each of these paint things are gonna last you for. I don't know either. Because they look fairly small, but you don't really use too much either.
Yeah.
Well, at least for the level we're at currently. I'm surprised I haven't gotten any cat hairs into the paint yet. Considering I find cat hairs everywhere, all of the time. What piece are you gonna work on after you're done with that one?
I'm thinking I'd like to work on a leg if it's possible.
If it's dry.
Yeah, if it's dry.
Oh goodness, I need a napkin. I got a primer where primer wasn't supposed to go.
Once it dries, you can scratch it off with your nail.
Okay. I don't have very long nails, do you?
No, I cut my nails short pretty much because of work.
Oh, little baby meows. Oh, he's pushing on my back. Yeah. You still got at least half hour, Bubby. He's very pushy when it comes to food.
Same.
Vibe. He knows what he wants, and he wants it immediately.
And I respect that. I'm not the one to feed you. Don't start pawing at me, mister. Oh god, here he comes. Oh god, he's coming in hot.
That was pretty quick.
Hi! I know you want pets, huh?
He lays like way out of the way.
Yeah, you're a good boy.
Whereas like Loki kind of inches his way into the
Slowly.
view.
Yeah.
Cotton likes to hang out of the way. Hey, ta-da! Okay. Other side. What about this pointy piece? Do you want this pointy piece too? S for silver?
Yes.
Just kidding, I thought I was done this side. I'm
S
not.
for silver.
I think the markers were a good purchase. They seem really nice.
Oh yeah, I'm super happy with the markers.
I don't think you've actually used them as markers. I think you just use them as like paints.
I use them as markers, and I was like, they weren't very precise.
They weren't very fine either.
No, I use this one as a marker, the double-ended black.
Yeah.
Because it's a fine tip on one end and thick on the other. So I just use that to color this in.
Thick.
I've been using this one, but with the metallics, the end it's too chunky, so it doesn't work.
I like them big. I like them chunky. How much of what I say is like a vine?
But
how much do I actually use normal vocabulary?
Mister.
I think he's just nosy. I don't think he cares that it's almost dinner time.
No.
He just wants to see what's up.
He just wants chaos.
Mother, I crave violence. He can be a good boy. It's just when he feels like it.
Which is rare.
Which is rare.
Now that I'm using the markers, like, I can be so precise with it.
It looks really nice. I like how it catches the light.
It's so much easier to use. And it feels nice, like it feels like quality.
Feel that? That's money. Oh, cat incoming. He's trying to give you kisses.
Do you want this? Come get it.
He looks so big on camera.
He's a big boy.
He is a big boy.
I should have. Oh.
You should have known that he likes to eat them.
Yeah.
Oh. Is he okay? Is he...
Oh yeah, no, he's fine. Me just abusing your cat? No, he's fine. I would never do anything to my nephews.
Your godchildren.
My godchildren. I would never.
Were you very good at coloring inside the lines as a child?
Yeah.
How young were you think, when you realized that you wanted to be artsy?
I think I was in grade 8, 7 or 8.
Yeah?
Yeah. It wasn't like an early on kind of thing.
Well, I could tell you I was probably in about grade 4 when I realized I sucked at art. I guess you figure out what you're bad at really early on.
Yeah, I guess so.
I really didn't like art projects at school.
I always liked them, but I never really considered myself good at them. It was an assignment we had in grade 8, where we took a picture from a magazine, like torn out.
And drew the other half of it?
Not the other half. It was like this, the size of this cutting mat. And so the torn piece could be as big as this. And you would put that somewhere, and you had to draw the entire scene. And mine was like a hiker on a cliff overlooking a forest.
Yeah.
And so I drew that, and in the sky there were like, I added everything that I loved. So it was like Cloud World from Mario, and like the clouds and the question blocks and all that, and
Yeah.
Underneath there was like a mine full of, I don't know, I hardly remember. I just put everything. Just put a bunch of stuff that I enjoyed.
I need help decoding this piece.
What
So
about
this
it?
is the red thing. This is the big chonker below.
Mm-hmm.
The big chonker has color, or just the little bit?
Just the bit.
Just okay, if that's what I did on that side, I'll do that on this side. And then I'm onto the shoesies. Wait, what's this S part here?
That's silver.
Yeah.
So you're gonna want to prime that as well.
Is that this piece?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, do the front of it as well.
Okay. Back to this side I go.
Yeah. I don't know. I just felt like in that assignment I had so much creative freedom that I was like, oh, I'm super into this. And then in high school, in art class, that's kind of when I started painting more, and that's what I enjoyed.
I feel like when you're in grade school, so much of what you do in art is like either crafty or something that's hand-drawn.
Yeah.
And I'm left-handed. I smudge everything.
Yeah.
I used to get so frustrated.
Or I feel like in grade school, a lot of the creative stuff is you're kind of told what to do. Very, color in the lines type of deal. So in high school, when I was able to make decisions and pick big canvases and just do whatever, it was really cool. One of the assignments we had early in high school was you needed to pick a theme and do 3 different art mediums portraying that theme. So I chose love as my theme, and I did.
Lame. Kidding.
But I did like a crayon drawing of like a girl with her stuffed animal, because that's like my first love. Not like romantic love, but like that kind of.
Sorry, Mom.
I had a bunch of them. There was a maternal love with a mom and her baby.
Yeah.
There was a little girl with like her stuffed bunny, because I had a stuffed bunny, who was very dear to me. and I had romantic love as two old people sitting in a park on a bench together. So it was like 3 different types of love. And I kind of like, when I did my presentation on it, a lot of people, like, I don't know if I took it too seriously, but like no one really went in depth like that. I got a really good mark for all of them.
Yeah, you put a lot of work in.
But like other people were like, my theme is fruit, and I did 3 different kinds of fruit. And I'm like, oh, did I like... I'm the weird one, because I'm the one that picked like a serious theme.
Magnetic asks what got you 2 into Gunpla.
I'm glad you asked. A convention. It's been 1 week since you looked at me. No, sorry. 3 weeks? 4 weeks? It's been a month? How long is it? A month.
Almost a month. Because we went on, what, the 17th to the 19th? Or the 15th to the something? So almost a month ago, we went to a convention.
Yes. And a friend of ours suggested, hey, if you got nothing, long story short, if you got nothing to do and you're bored, go check out this workshop. It's a free workshop. You get a little Gunpla kit, and you just go and build it. And so we went, we tried to get in, and they're like, oh, sorry, we're waiting, we don't want to run out of kits so soon, so we're gonna
come back later, come
back in like an hour. So we did, and they say, oh, sorry.
Come back at 5.
So we're like, okay. And we did. We finally got in, and
we went like half hour early.
Yeah.
When they said came back at 5.
Yeah. We're like, please, can you not tell that we just want to do this?
We're trying so hard. Please let us in.
Please. And you could either pick the RX
78-2.
Thank you. Or a little Pikachu figure. And when it came to our turn, you have to hand in your badge, and then you get the tools and stuff, so you don't run off with it. I went to go pick my thing, and the guy that was working there started sliding a Pikachu towards him because he thought that's what I was gonna ask for. And he's like, once I didn't take it, he was like, so which one would you like? And I was like, the RX, please. And he's like, oh, okay. And I'm like,
you passed the vibe check.
But I was like, don't you dare try to give me that Pikachu. So yeah, we built it in under an hour. We don't really know how long it took us.
No, we got so lost in what we were doing. It was so much fun.
Yeah, it really just it felt like time flew by.
Yeah, it felt like it was over pretty quick.
But yeah, we got really into it. It was just so fun. And then we immediately were like, yeah, we could get into this. And so it was later that day or the next day that Smiley bought these 2 kits. This is still the first one.
We're still working on the first one. We went through the process of building it first. Now we're going through to paint. And then we've got the Dual Assault Shroud next.
Mm-hmm.
Magnetic learned Gunpla in Ohio. A friend of mine dragged me to do 1 frame. What's 1 frame? But Gunpla was my jam, and I did 6 more models. Yeah, sounds about right. That's kind of what we're falling into as well.
Yeah.
You do it once, and you're like, damn, that was fire. How do I do that again?
Yeah.
I find it so relaxing, too.
Yeah.
And it's nice that when you're done, you can look at something and be like, wow, I built that.
Yeah.
I went through all of the effort and made something. So that's been really cool.
Mm-hmm.
For when I'm priming on the red and the darker color, should I be doing multiple coats so that it's...
Judgment call.
I guess it depends what color you're putting over top of these.
Mm-hmm.
B. What is B? Black?
Yeah.
I have to watch where I grab now. Oh god, it's getting yikes up in here. Nice. I feel like eventually you'll have all these fancy tools to like hold everything you're painting.
Mm-hmm.
But in the meantime, we're totally just holding things with our fingers
Yeah.
and being like, yes, phenomenal. Okay, here's this leggy boy. He needs to sit somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh god.
It's fine, everything's fine.
Okay, since I'm done one of the legs, I'll go feed the cats.
Okay. I want silver.
Okay, I will go feed Kitty. Cato, I'll be back.
Gatito.
Do you want anything while I'm downstairs? You still got beverage? Would you like...
Oh yeah, I forgot about it.
You can probably put it over there now that the cats aren't there.
Yeah.
Do you like snacky?
No, I'm okay.
Okay.
Maybe snack you later.
Alright, I'll feed Kitty. I'll be back.
Okie dokie. The chat's a little far away, so if you say something and I don't get to you right away, sorry. Alright. I'm pretty much done this belt piece, other than a couple teeny tiny spots. And then I can get started on a leg that Smiley has prepped for me so graciously. Okay. The gold metallic from the paint marker really shows up. If I find the silver doesn't as much. Oh, there's a cat in here. Cat? Hello. He's hiding somewhere. Did you see him back there? Pawing to get out. He's trapped. I'm really hoping, since Smiley is helping me prime, I can get through these a bit faster, and then we can start the next one. The Assault Shroud. I'm looking forward to it. I love blue. The blue and like orangey. I think it looks really sick. Maybe it's because I primed these last week too, so obviously they've had lots of time to dry. But I feel like everything is just going on a lot smoother. Maybe I was just trying to rush it a bit too much last time. So, it just wasn't, I don't know, I was maybe still putting the paint on when the primer was tacky. I don't know. But it's going on really nice. God, the cat hair. Everywhere. Oh gosh. Ugh. I'm gonna go crazy. Ah, my elbow just cracked. Felt weird. Can I get a decent pool of this silver? That's better.
Okay, cat toes are fed.
Nice.
Well, or was this Loki locked in? Oh no, what did
When you
Loki
were calling
do?
for him, I guess he was hiding somewhere because he like pushed the door closed and I didn't hear him right away, but I'm realizing they were probably looking at him like trying to pot the door.
Yeah, I was calling at him and I was like, it's so, I'm making all the normal food sounds and he's not
Yeah.
coming. I was like, where is this cat? Loki locked in. Poor bugger.
The poor boy.
Yeah, little lad.
Mm-hmm.
He does like to hang, even though it gets warm in here, he does like to hang out in here.
Yeah.
Likes to be present.
Yeah.
Present accounted for. Still
Almost
working
done
on
this
the...
piece.
Oh, all of my primer logged.
Oh.
No! Dried up while I was gone. Unlucky. I wonder if I can finish this other leg.
That one's done.
All the pieces you wanted me to prime is primed.
Beauty.
Are primed?
Primed and ready to go.
Is that Junkrat?
No.
No?
Is it?
I think so. Armistice, did we
He's
ever
more
play it?
Australian.
Yeah, but I think that was one of his voice lines.
Was it really?
I think so.
Was that just sitting in my
You
subconscious?
have me second guessing myself.
Junkrat? Beauty.
And I'm ready to go, Junkrat. Yep. Yeah. It's probably what he says when he's got his ult or something.
Yeah.
My brain is just a collection of things that I've heard.
Yeah,
I think that's
clearly.
why the majority of my vocabulary is just vines.
Oh yeah. References.
Yeah.
Same.
I was like, someone said something smart once. I'm just gonna regurgitate that.
Yeah.
Magnetic says, yeah, it is.
Dang.
Yeah, you've just been holding on to that one, I guess.
I guess so.
Time to prime leggy number 2. Leggy boy.
The boys ate pretty quick.
Yeah.
Did you have to sit and watch them or no?
Yes, Loki kept getting distracted and walking away from his food dish, and every time he did that, Cotton tried to eat it. So I had to keep picking him up and putting him back in front of his food, being like, please eat this.
Aw, small brain.
Have you thought about getting display stands for your models in the future?
Yes!
100%. And
Yes!
partially
Yes.
because they would look super rad, partially because I have 2 cats that love to knock things over, so leaving these out anywhere would be an absolute disaster.
Yep, so getting stands in a glass case
Would be
is
sick.
in the future, for sure.
Yeah, this is going to be our first one if you don't count the little models we built at the convention.
Yeah.
But I really do want to be able to show them off. We started looking into those display stands, how you can
That's what they're
model
talking
them
about.
in poses. Display stands, yeah.
Yeah.
Display stands and display cases. We'd like to get both.
I also just brought home, well, this isn't my home, so I shouldn't say that. I brought here,
This is your second home.
it's pretty, yeah, some styrofoam, like, blocks. Some are just rectangles, another one has, like, a slope. And I immediately was like, well, I would make, like, for a cool diorama. And you can carve into it and paint it. Get some fake moss and stuff. Make it like a mountain or a hill. I think that would be pretty sick.